It's rare to be targeted by a ballistic missile and live to tell the tale. This is one of the 7 damaged locations inside the Al-Assad base, currently home to around 2,000 US, Danish, Norwegian, Polish and French troops. US soldiers say a combination of luck and preparedness helped to avoid casualties when Iran's IRGC launched the missiles. One left a nearly 6-meter wide crater and the shockwave knocked over blast walls. Each of these requires heavy equipment for installation.
Right behind me, we got one of our bunkers that were used during the time of attack. We had one individual that was inside there during the attack.
Bobby says his Bible was the most precious thing he lost in the ensuing fire, which destroyed his living quarters.
When it hit, you could feel the shock of everything that hit, and dust flew up. I was with the person in the bunker with me. We were basically hugging each other, holding the ground. And then about 10 seconds after, we got out of the bunker to go check on the person down here where all the T-walls collapsed.
Joe was guarding one tower on the outer wall and saw the missiles coming in.
I was definitely scared, and I was worried for the other people on base. Of course, I was scared. I was scared.
The sprawling 6-mile perimeter is one of the major training, reconnaissance and air logistics bases for US-led troops inside Iraq and neighboring countries.
We were thinking we would get rocketed and that rocket attack would be followed by a base incursions. I would wager that if there was a high value target on base to hit, it would definitely be our air assets.
Iran targeted Al-Assad because it believes the base was used to launch the drone which killed Soleimani. And for drone pilots such as Costin, keeping those air assets off the ground was a priority as soon as they heard about the attack a few hours before it happened.
We carry Hellfire missiles. We do ISR, which is intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance. We launched as many aircraft as we could, as we're capable of, to cover as many bases as possible, try to keep people safe, or at least give early warning to all of our other people around Iraq.
This is what remains of the sleeping quarters of 39 soldiers who were stationed at this unit. They say that they're here to do a job, and for them it does not matter what the politicians say regarding their presence in the country.
The Iraqi government says after the Soleimani assassination, coalition troops are more focused on keeping themselves safe, and Iraqi security forces should not have to bear the additional responsibility of protecting them. Iran-linked militias such as Al-Nujaba and Kataib Hezbollah have warned that their attacks will continue until foreign troops leave Iraq.
The coalition recognizes that Iraq is a dangerous place. There are continued threats from ISIS as well as other groups. We are ready for those threats. We've taken defensive action to prepare for those threats. We've paused training operations to ensure we can focus on anything that we are required to do to protect our troops and protect our Iraqi partners from the threat of rogue militias and other terrorist gangs.
Anti-ISIL ops are suspended, right? It's not happening. So what are you guys doing out here then?
Sir, that's something that you'll have to actually talk to probably our higher leadership about, because one, we can't.
Senior military leaders, including the Secretary of Defense, has ruled out US and coalition troops pulling out. For now, soldiers here remain braced for the heightened level of threat. Osama bin Javed, Al Jazeera, Al-Assad base, Iraq.